What is central auditory processing disorder?
It refers to how the central nervous system uses auditory information.
It is important to remember that central auditory processing disorder is an auditory deficit separate and not resulting from higher order cognitive, language, or related disorders.
Central auditory processing disorder is a disorder involving what we hear and what our brains do with what we hear, and does not involve any deficit in hearing abilities.
Central auditory processing disorder can only be diagnosed by an audiologist. Hi, are you the SLP?
Yes, I am. It's nice to meet you. I'm Dr. May, the school speech language pathologist.
Nice to meet you. I'm Janet's teacher.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to meet with you today is to create a classroom environment suitable for your new student, Janet, who has central auditory processing disorder.
All right, great. Let's get started. Tell me what needs to be done.
Well, this child needs reduced background noise.
Okay, so I'll put them in a classroom with carpeted floors and drapes on the windows.
Awesome. You will also need to be sure to maximize visual and auditory information.
Sure. I will place an amplification system in the classroom and be sure to show pictures summarizing the auditory information.
Great! Children with central auditory processing disorder have short attention spans and fatigue easily when listening to long amounts of conversation.
All right, movement breaks will be a regular part of our daily lesson plan.
Awesome! One last thing you should know about children with central auditory processing disorder. They have trouble comprehending complex messages and abstract concepts.
All right, so I will be sure to use simple and expressive sentences.
Super!
A person with central auditory processing disorders may give off different social impressions than the average child, like constantly being restless and impatient. You may also notice that they are forgetful.
Was my appointment at 3 or 4?
Janet Devine. Hi, Janet. I have some simple forms for you to fill out here.
Do I have to?
Yes, we need this information. Please take a seat and fill them out.
Okay.
Thank you.
You may notice that they avoid reading and writing tasks. You may notice that they have a short attention span and work extremely slowly.
Excuse me, ma'am, why does this ask me how old I was when I lived in my last house?
It doesn't ask how old you were, ma'am. It asks how many years you spent in your last house.
You may also notice that they misread information.
I'm exhausted.
You may also notice they are easily fatigued when confronted with long and complex tasks.
Janet Devine, I'll take your paperwork now. Hi, Janet, you all set?
Yeah, but I have something called central auditory processing disorder, and I have trouble finishing these things.
Oh, no problem, ma'am. Come on over and I'll give you some help. Hi, welcome to my office. My name is Dr. May and I'm your speech language pathologist. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Janet.
Hi, Janet. Are you ready to get started with our session today?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, our first activity that we will do today is a game called Mad Gab. Have you ever heard of that game? Do you like to play?
Yeah, I play it all the time.
Oh, I heard it was one of your favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this game also works on recognizing acoustic patterns and running speech. So we'll have fun and work on that. You ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then. So first, you read it out loud and try to guess what it means.
Whence Doug Ames tart. Whence Doug Ames tart. When's the game start?
Wow,
game
that's
start?
so good. Good job. What is the next one? Sear Oak Hollow Reese Purse Irwin. Irvin? Sear Oak Hollow Reese Purse Irvin. Oh, 0 calories per serving.
Stop banging the table.
Great.
You're shaking the camera.
Here, you want another one?
Sure.
Ice cold diploma. Sorry, I can't play this game. Ice cold diploma. High school diploma. You did such a great job with this activity. I think it's time to move on to the next one.
Okay.
The second activity that we're going to do today is called word chain. In this game, each player says a word that starts with the last sound of the previous word. This works on your ability to discriminate, identify, and recognize rapidly changing acoustic cues. I will start now with the word hit.
Tap.
Plot.
Train.
No.
Oreo.
Ooh, that was a good job. Well, let's move on to the next activity now. The last game we're going to play today is called Tommy's Trick to the Doctor. This is going to work on sequencing auditory information. I will read a short story about a boy's trip to the doctor's office. I will then ask you to place the pictures in the correct spot according to where you heard them in the story. Got it?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Tommy drove to the doctor's office in a car. Tommy sat and waited in the waiting room. Tommy saw the doctor and he checked his heart. Tommy finished and got a sticker for doing such a great job. Tommy was tired after the doctor and went to bed. Let's mix them up for you. All right, so retell me this story, Janet. Good, great job. Okay, that looks great. Tell me what happened today at the doctor's office.
Tommy drove to the doctor's office.
Good.
Then Tommy sat in the waiting room.
Awesome.
And then Tommy got his heartbeat checked by the doctor.
Good.
And then Tommy got a sticker for doing a good job.
Very good.
And then Tommy went home and went to sleep.
Great job. Well, that's the end of the session. It was great working with you today, Janet. Have a nice day.
Thanks.